What's good, people? ZeCloud back with another video, man. Today, I'm gonna tell you why you aren't getting better at Phantom Forces. You just can't seem to get any kills. You see everybody, not even everybody, you just see the people at the top of your team going off. You're just like, how do they do that? You've been playing for years and you still can't get better. Let me let you know how to do it. I got you. First reason why you're not getting better, you blame your problems on other people's weapon choice. Now don't get me wrong, there are OP guns in the game, but that's not all there is to blame. Rhyming accidentally. Now, if somebody is really good with an AA-12, that's a different story, okay? You're just gonna have to avoid them, okay? Avoid. You gotta know when to avoid. If you're running and taking the same routes over and over again, you're asking for deaths, because you're gonna keep running into the same people over and over again. And unless you're killing those people, then if you're killing those people, you wouldn't have to run the same freaking route. You can run a different route if you're actually getting kills. So don't just, I get in the habit of this too. I'll be blindly spawning on dudes over and over again. Like, don't do that. You're just asking for unwanted deaths, and you're gonna get frustrated. Another reason why you're not getting better at this game, you don't want to go up against the good players. Whenever you see a rank 200 in your lobby, you end up backing out and leaving. What kind of mentality is that? You've got to stick with the competition. You play against better players so you can get better. You see how they play, what they do, learn their tactics. I didn't learn about pressing shift and X to dive and shit until this year. And I've been playing this game since 2016. Like, imagine how dumb I feel. Crazy. But it took me coming back and, you know, looking at some of these guys and just asking them, like, yo, how do you do that? Instead of saying, oh, this guy's a tryhard, oh my goodness, like that just puts that removes the blame from you. Sure, he might be trying hard, but not to him. He's just playing normally because he knows what he's doing. You don't know what you're doing. Learn from these people, man. Hackers are an exception. Hackers are an exception. For sure. Let me see. What else? Your weapon choice could have something to do with it. You need to learn a certain class or a certain weapon. Because if you're running around with a Scar H trying to get close range kills, unless you're really good, it might not help you out. You see, certain guns are meant for certain ranges. You know what I mean? You don't want to go around with an MP7 trying to get long range kills. Unless you're really good at the game, that recoil is going to be too much for you and you can't handle it and you can't get your headshots. So keep it simple. Use your M4A1, your M16A4, your AK-12s, and at range, tap fire, man. Until you learn how to move around and shoot, just tap fire. Be patient. Try not to focus on one target. You know, like if you when I say focus on one target, I mean like you end up in a gunfight with a dude for like a whole 30 plus seconds. It should not be that. You shouldn't be in a gunfight with somebody that long. If you're in a gunfight with somebody that long, there's somebody trying to flank you or something. You gotta stay active, stay mobile, stay active, and stay mobile. This game is really not that hard, but once you get up there at the top levels, it is pretty hard. I know nothing about the top levels, but I try to play against high level people. Try to add all these high level guys I find. And yeah, you play against good people so you can get better. You know, I did a poll on Twitter the other day saying, what was it? Should there be skill-based matchmaking in Phantom Forces? And that might even be another video. But I definitely say no, there shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking in Phantom Forces. Because what skill-based matchmaking does, what I believe that it does, it puts a cap on your progression. Sure, you might rank up and play against, quote, better players, but you're not getting that top tier knowledge. You're gonna have to go somewhere else to get that top tier knowledge, and you're not. I feel it's better to have an even mix of both high skill players and low skill players, so that everyone knows what's going on, and the high skill players don't get bored, because you honestly don't want to play against high skill players all the time. You do want to play them because it's a good challenge every once in a while, but unless I'm playing competitive, man, I don't want to be up against sweats all the freaking time. And I am a sweat, and I want to sweat. You know what I mean? Long kill streaks, no deaths. Like this is sweat, the epitome of sweat. But back to why you're not getting better at Phantom Forces. You don't play the game. Yeah, if you hop online and you play like 1-2 games a day, like that's even or less than, 1 or 2 games a day might not cut it for you, man. You might need to play 4 or 5. I usually run about an hour and a half or 2 every couple days. Like this every couple days. Like you gotta play. If you're not playing, you're not getting better. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose whatever skills you came up with. Whatever, it's gone if you're not playing the game. And stick with one weapon for a while. See if you like it. Learn the gun. Learn the movement style. Use that dive mechanic. Hit X, man. Shift and X, and you jump and dive, or spacebar and X, and you jump and dive. That mobility right there. And then once you get most of the game is mobility. Staying mobile and being accurate. Boom. And knowing your weapon. Those things help you so much. You can get better at this game, man. All you got to do is play. Play and you'll learn. Don't complain, just play and you'll learn. Because everybody just sits there in the chat and complains about the AA12 dudes and the sweats, and they don't get better at the game. All they do is vote kick guys. Sure, vote kick hackers, but you see so many sweats get vote kicked. I don't even like that term, sweat. Just good players. Dudes just get vote kicked out of nowhere. I don't see why, but whatever. Other than that, play the game. That's how you get better at Phantom Forces. It's been ZeCloud. Check out the blog. Check out Twitter. Peace.